Welcome back. I'm Lynn JT from Achieve the Birth You Want, and today we're talking all about pregnancy diet. When you're pregnant, you get told straight away there's loads of foods that you can and cannot eat. So if you're confused about which cheeses, fish, and meats you can and cannot eat, then watch this through. And stay till the end so you get my bonus tips on how to avoid then compensating with the sweet stuff, with the desserts. Firstly, I want to shift the way you think about this because I'm about to reel off a list of foods that you cannot eat, which might be rather depressing for you foodies out there. So instead of seeing it as deprivation or dietary restriction, I want you to take a real positive outlook and focus on the benefits your pregnancy diet is giving you and see this whole change as a detox opportunity. The whole reason why these foods are to be avoided is because of the risks that they contain bacteria and parasites, viruses and toxins, which are poison. And these could, in the worst case scenarios, fatally affect your baby. Being pregnant is the best opportunity to take control of your health, really think about your diet and start clean eating, kicking those bad habits and turbocharging your energy and well-being right from within on a cellular level. You are not being deprived, my dear. You're being detoxed. So for the next few months, and remember, it's only for the next few months, just avoid these foods. So we're going to start off with fish and specifically sushi because I absolutely love it. And loads of my pregnant friends always ask, is it safe to eat this? A lot of people say that it's fine to eat the sushi fish as long as the fish has been frozen first to kill off the bacteria and parasites. But there is a big difference between food specialists who freeze their fish at specific temperatures and specific freezing speeds and durations that you can't replicate at home with your own freezer. So I would say avoid the supermarket stuff and only eat the fish that's come from a specialist provider where they've frozen it at the specific temperatures and speeds and durations to be really on the safe side. Then absolutely avoid it raw if you can. And you can have it cooked through either smoked even or marinated like in ceviche. Check this out. These are the small parasitic worms, anisakis, which you can find in raw fishes and infect you. The infection with the worms results in a condition known as anisakidosis, and that can lead to severe abdominal pains, nausea and vomiting and diarrhea. Nowadays, a lot of fish is farmed because it's destined to be eaten raw, like in sushi. There's a lot of farmed salmon, and people say that there's no longer the need to therefore freeze it or treat it in any particular way, and it's safe to eat. However, even though there's less a risk of those salmon containing parasitic worms, I still question their farming methods and the fact that they might feed them a lot of antibiotics, for example, to help ward off these parasites. The other fish that you want to avoid is tuna and swordfish because of the high levels of mercury that they contain. So avoid eating big fish that eat other fish. Now for cheese, you can eat hard cheese such as cheddar, and also pasteurized soft cheeses like Boursin, for example. You don't want to be eating anything that's got mold on it, mold ripened soft cheeses like the stuff with white rind here that you see, such as brie and camembert. This includes mold ripened soft goat's cheese like chèvre. These cheeses are only safe to eat if they have been cooked, like really piping hot. You should also avoid soft blue-veined cheeses like Danish blue, gorgonzola, roquefort, all that kind of stuff. Soft blue cheeses are only safe to eat in pregnancy if they've been completely cooked through. Okay, again, really piping hot. Stilton is the exception though for blue cheese, and so you can actually eat that because it's a hard blue cheese. The advice to avoid some soft cheeses is because they are less acidic than hard cheeses and therefore contain more moisture, which means that they can create that ideal environment for harmful bacteria like listeria to grow in. So even though the infection with listeriosis is rare, it's important to take special precautions when you're pregnant because even a mild form of this when you're pregnant can lead to miscarriage or stillbirth or severe illness in a newborn. Now for meats, the basic rule is make sure it's cooked. So anything that's undercooked, that has any pink or blood in it, or that is only cured or fermented, like parma ham, salami, cured hams, chorizo, pepperoni, you want to just avoid that because of the risk, the very small risk that it could contain parasites that cause toxoplasmosis. And while this infection is harmless whilst you're not pregnant, it can be really serious for an unborn baby. This is the same parasite that you find in unpasteurized goat's milk, in soil, cat feces, and untreated water. Also, pâtés. Avoid pâtés, even vegetable pâtés, because they might also contain listeria. As for eggs, you want to avoid raw or partially cooked eggs. And just make sure that the yolks and the whites are completely cooked through. This is to avoid salmonella food poisoning. And even though it's unlikely to harm your baby, it can give you really severe diarrhea or vomiting, which you just don't need. And avoid any foods that could contain uncooked eggs, like homemade mayonnaise, for example. Also, for meats, don't eat liver or liver-containing products like liver pâtés, liver sausages, haggis, as these might also contain a lot of vitamin A. Too much vitamin A can actually be harmful for your baby. Now, my bonus tip for you today is how to curve your sweet tooth. Because whilst you're pregnant, it's absolutely normal and fine to maybe want an extra mince pie or an extra slice of cake, especially because you feel like you can't have all these other foods. That's fine, but massive sugar intake is not going to be good for your baby anyway. Plus, think about postnatally, when you want to recover and maybe shed the baby fat, how much you put in now is going to affect how much you're going to have to drop later. So how you do this is you put dessert off as long as you can, a good break between your meal and dessert. Have a large glass of water whilst you're waiting, because it's going to rehydrate you, and being dehydrated also increases your sugar cravings. That's going to fill up your stomach as well, and it's going to give your body enough time to register that you have eaten, and that you're not actually really hungry anymore. So when you do get to your dessert, you're going to have just what you took, and you're going to really savor it, each mouthful, and really enjoy it for what it is. And then you put the fork down and you step away from the buffet bar. Yeah, it's ridiculously simple, but it does work. All right, lovelies, I hope you liked this video. If you did, please like it and share it with your friends. Any questions, in the comments box, and I'll get back to you. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel so you don't miss my next videos, which are all about your pregnancy. So I'll see you in the next one.